Have you ever wondered why, despite working hard at your job and saving as much as you can, it still feels like your money just slips through your fingers? Maybe you've even caught yourself thinking, if I just earned a little bit more, I'd finally get ahead. But what if I told you that the real reason you're losing money at work has nothing to do with your salary, and everything to do with how you think about, save, and use your money? Let's unlock the secret that most people miss. Understanding how money actually works for you, not just how you work for money. First, let's talk about a concept that can quietly make you rich or keep you stuck in the same place forever. It's called compound interest. Think about it like this. Imagine you plant a tiny tree. Each year, that tree grows and produces seeds, which become more trees. Soon, you have a whole forest, all starting from one seed. That's how compound interest works. It's not just earning money on what you saved, it's earning interest on your interest, letting your money snowball over time. But here's the catch. If you're only saving your money in a regular checking account or spending everything you make, you're missing out on the magic of compounding. It's not about how much you earn, it's about how early and consistently you let your money work for you. Now you might be asking, how do I actually get started? That's where the 50-30-20 rule comes in. A simple, powerful budgeting method. It goes like this. 50% of your income goes to needs, like rent and groceries. 30% is for wants, things that make you happy, like eating out or seeing a movie. And 20% goes straight to savings and debt repayment. But this rule isn't about restriction. It's about clarity. Once you see where your money flows, you can start making it flow in the direction you want. But let's be real, budgets can sound boring. That's where a couple of clever tricks come in. Zero-based budgeting means you give every dollar a job, so nothing is left unaccounted for. Or you might try the envelope system, where you literally divide your cash into envelopes for each spending category. When an envelope is empty, you're done spending in that area for the month. It's old school. But for a lot of people, it works wonders. Okay, so you're budgeting and trying to save, but what about the unexpected? That's where an emergency fund comes in. Life happens, your laptop breaks, your car needs repairs, or you suddenly have to move. If you don't have a safety net, you're forced to dip into your savings or go into debt. An emergency fund, usually 3 to 6 months worth of expenses, gives you freedom. It's not just about money, it's about peace of mind. But here's a twist. Money isn't just numbers. It's deeply emotional. Ever heard of emotional spending? Maybe you've had a rough day at work and suddenly your online shopping cart is full of things you don't really need. Or maybe you got a raise and now you deserve a new phone or a fancier apartment. That's lifestyle inflation. The more you earn, the more you spend. And somehow, you're still not saving any more than before. This brings us to mindset. Do you see money as something scarce, always slipping away, or abundant, something you can grow? The difference shapes your actions. If you always feel there's never enough, you might cling to every dollar or, paradoxically, blow it the second you get it. But if you see money as a tool, you start to play the long game. Let's talk about delayed gratification. The ability to wait for a bigger reward later, instead of taking a small win now. Remember the marshmallow test? Kids were given a choice. Eat 1 marshmallow now, or wait and get 2 later. Studies found that those who could wait tended to do better in life. Money works the same way. Investing a little now can turn into a lot later if you're patient. Speaking of investing, let's touch on how beginners can start growing their money. You don't need to be a Wall Street genius. Index funds, like those that track the S&P 500, let you invest in hundreds of companies at once, spreading out your risk. Exchange-traded funds, or ETFs, work similarly. They're simple, low-cost, and historically, they grow over time. You might have heard of dollar-cost averaging. It's just a fancy way of saying invest the same amount of money at regular intervals, no matter what the market's doing. Sometimes you'll buy when prices are high, sometimes when they're low, but over the long run, you smooth out the bumps. And don't forget diversification. Never put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your investments out, so if one thing drops, it won't take your entire portfolio with it. But why stop at your job's paycheck? There are two types of income: active, where you trade your time for money, and passive, where your money works for you. Maybe you start a side hustle, freelance writing, selling digital products, or teaching online. Or perhaps you build something once, like an ebook or a course, and earn money every time someone buys it. That's the magic of passive income. You might have heard the saying, time is money. But here's a better way to think about it. Time is greater than money. Money can be earned, saved, and invested, but time, once spent, is gone forever. The goal isn't just to make more money. It's to buy back your time so you can do what really matters to you. If you want to dive deeper, there are a few books that have changed how millions of people think about money. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, by Robert Kiyosaki, teaches the difference between working for money and making money work for you. The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel explores why we do weird things with money, even when we know better. Your Money or Your Life by Vicki Robin shows how to align your spending with what truly makes you happy. And The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley reveals that most wealthy people aren't flashy. They're quietly disciplined. So, what can you do right now? Start by tracking your spending for a month, just to see where your money goes. Set up an automatic transfer to savings, even if it's just a few dollars a week. Read one of the books mentioned, or watch a video about how compound interest works. The key is to take the first step, however small. Remember, you don't need to be a finance expert to stop losing money at work. You just need to understand how money works, build habits that help your future self, and shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. The sooner you start, the more your future self will thank you. So next time you wonder where your money went, ask yourself, am I letting my money work for me, or am I just working for my money? The answer could change your life.